I was an officer myself, actually, in Napoleon's ranks.
Hello, my neonate cupcakes, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This is KaffeineGaming. Last time we went to the Sabbat warehouse and destroyed it, and this time, well, we've got some stuff that we need to do. We have some stuff that we need to do. So we finished up the whole warehouse thing. We talked to Bertram, but there's something new here, and it's this taxi driver here. So let's talk to the main guy here.
Where to?
Okay, so at this point, we have the ability to go to a new location. We are in Santa Monica, but we can go to downtown, which is where we need to go. Now, when you arrive here, you go immediately into a cutscene, so... and get whacked upside your stupid head.
Let's drain it. Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet. Son of a bitch!
Leave.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us. What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit.
Well, I just got hit upside the head with a baseball bat. Thanks for the help.
Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
I remember you from the court.
Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
I'll do that.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
I'll try. Alright. Fade to black. Alright, well, welcome to downtown. That was a nasty way to get started in this area, but, we made it, so that's probably a good thing. We have a bunch of stuff to do here. Now, you can kind of tell we are definitely not in Santa Monica anymore. Things are just a wee bit different here. And the first thing that we really need to do is we need to go talk with Lacroix. Maybe I should look at the log real quick here, but we destroyed the warehouse, and so we need to go talk with him. Now, there's a few places that we can actually go. I just want to kind of walk around and show you guys kind of what's going on here. There's, first of all, these guys. Yeah, these guys in hazmat suits. If you have been surviving off of blood from the local homeless population, do not do that here. Don't worry, we'll discuss what's going on with that much later. Alright, so this here is the Venture Tower? Venture Tower? I'm not actually sure which tower this is. Wait a minute. The Venture Tower. I was gonna say it's Venture, but no, that's not right. So we're gonna be heading in here. Now, if you didn't murder him in the gallery stuff, guess who is here? Hi.
Snack cake? What are you doing here? I mean, I gotta admit, I'm a little flattered if you're stalking me, but, anyhow, you see where your little security muffins ended up? Night shift lobby sergeant, huh? Hey, stick with me, because I'm going straight to the top, baby.
Mind doing me a favor, Moon Pie, and buzzing me up?
I'd love to buzz you up, but according to Building Security Protocol 916, I'm gonna have to verify you're supposed to be here before I can open the elevator. I hate to be a Louis Law, but I'm new here, and you don't get a second chance like this every day.
I'm here to see Lacroix.
Would that be Sebastian Lacroix of the Lacroix Foundation, or Dwayne Lacroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Sebastian Lacroix.
Okay then. Mr. Lacroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Thanks, Chunk. I'll remember that. All right, yeah, so he's now working here, and you get some fun dialogue for that, and this is the only elevator that works. So let's head on up to the penthouse. Hello, Lacroix and Sheriff.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Yes, that is.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
So here's the thing. Here, you can say that Mercurio screwed up, but you won't be able to get some stuff later. So I'm going to say none, not at all.
That is the answer I like to hear. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
I would say yes, sir.
Excellent. Were you by chance in the military at all? I was an officer myself, actually, in Napoleon's ranks. There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the Kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't. What about it?
The Dane was found out at sea. The reports say it was without crew, but they have yet to report a fate of said crew. The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
Okay, so what do you need me to do?
You have 3 objectives. 1, I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Yes.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
He asked me to visit him at the last round.
I see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kine.
All right, I'll go see him right away.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Okay. So, let's just get out of here. You can kind of look around. He's got some interesting pictures up on the wall here that look oddly familiar, honestly. Yeah, and so kind of interesting that he was part of Napoleon's ranks. Kind of an interesting little piece of information, and yeah, you're kind of booted out. You don't really get to explore this until much, much later in the game. So let's go. And real quick here, just to note, one of the reasons why I'm being so polite to the prince is because later in the game, if you've not pissed him off, you can actually get something really nice. So I know that sounds really weird because he's kind of a jerk, but I think it's well worth actually being polite to him and getting that thing later. You can kind of do whatever you want. It's not really going to affect the game all that much, but you know. All right, I want to head around the corner here to this guy's truck and let's talk to him.
Baby girl, I saw you coming from down the street and I started praying to the Lord to find it in his heart to send you to me, and hallelujah if he didn't come through for me. Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Man. I am the proprietor and salesman of the month several years in a row. The ladies call me, oh God, but you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, cause there's more of me to love.
What do you got in the truck?
Now, that is a legitimate question, but a better question to be, what don't I got in this truck? Cause at Fat Larry's, my motto is, everything's got a price, but I probably know somebody who can get it anyway.
All right. So you're gonna talk all night or you're gonna sell me something?
Nah, that's what I like to hear. But it's like this. I save my best stuff for select clientele. Now, that don't mean I don't appreciate your business. It's just, you know, business.
Show me the merchandise. All right, so first things first, he's got a lot here. He's got the set of heavy clothing, which gives us a boost in defense, which I'm gonna go ahead and buy. And he's also got the fire axe, which I think is one of the best weapons for right now. So let's go ahead and grab that as well. You can sell anything that you have that you're not quite using. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell the gold ring. Don't think there's anything else that I really need to sell. Oh, we've got some silver rings. Let's go ahead and sell those, as well as the car stereo. I think that's pretty much it. I'm gonna actually sell the tire iron and the baseball bat. We're not gonna be using them. You can't sell the severed arm, so if you haven't picked it up, probably for the best. All right, let's talk to him again.
Say now, Wonder Girl, seeing the kind of commando gear you been stocking up on, you ain't just using that stuff for keeping the neighbors away from your shit, is you?
So?
Wow, that's your business, okay. I just figured somebody with a shopping list like yours might be up for a little action, all right?
I'm listening.
Yo, I need a hardcore pimp killing Cleopatra Jones for a supersized skull. Straight up Foxy Pam Grier style. Still with me?
You've got my attention.
Here's what's going down. I got a tip that the Chinatown Tone and some local boys will meet down at a nearby parking garage to carry out a business deal. Now, I can't tell you what they is exchanging, but let's just say a certain client of mine is ready to drop some Uncle Sam-sized bucks to acquire what's in briefcase number 1. You get it for me, I'ma not only give you a cut, but I'll roll out my special stock as well. Now, how that sound?
I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Now, if you're the straight-out hard-boiled Terminator type, I'd suggest you buy some heavy firepower before you roll up to the parking garage. You need anything?
All right. I'm ready right now. I'll be back with the briefcase. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and equip the heavy clothing. Let's go ahead and use that. Just a heads up, let me actually take a step back here so you can see. There we go. This is what the clothes looks like on our character here. I actually, I don't know if we can see. Ah, yeah, we can. We can actually see our character now. I like the clothing for the Tremere of all things. It's really quite nice. Some of the other characters have some interesting clothes. So actually, let me go ahead and actually sell the light clothing. Oh, actually can't sell it. We don't need it, so that's kind of a whatever situation. All right, now the next thing that we actually want to talk about is we got another quest from Mr. Strauss here. It says, dark blood, our curse, alight this verse, such power I sense in one so young, come find me where burns the mystical sun. So let's take a quick look around this place. We might as well kind of explore. We haven't been doing much of that. If we walk along this long path... Oh, this is also the point in the game where people will actually start attacking each other on the streets. Just be aware. So we've got the Nocturne Theater over here. We have got... Oh, this place here is a club. I'm not going to go in there for now. We've got the Skyline Apartments, the Empire Hotel, hotels over here. If we come around the corner here, I believe this is just a little back alley type thing. Not much going on here right now, but later. I don't recall there being anything in particular back here, but there's a doorway there. So that's all that's on that side of the downtown area. So we've got Venture Tower here, of course the big bad guys have the big bad tower. That's where we broke in. I didn't think we were actually gonna see one of the homeless throwing up blood. Yeah, they're sick, like really sick. The homeless population here is not good. Anyway, this is actually a hospital. It's kind of broken down. We have the Hollowbrook Hotel here. That guy's off to kill somebody. Yep, as you can see, there's a fight going on. Don't do anything with that. You look over here, this is actually where we're gonna be going. There is a weird window thing going on. What is going on? We went all, the whole place went full gang, like... Holy crap! Oh, somebody's got a gun. I gotta go find out what's going on. I'm very curious to see who gets... Nobody got on here. What's that guy doing? Okay, anyway. Let's go see Strauss, shall we? Alright, so first things first. You can't go upstairs. There's nothing up there for you. Let's head to the right here first. There is a library and a book that we can pick up, so let's go ahead and grab that. I don't recall exactly what that does. It's just about gargoyles and homunculi. We'll read that later. Now, if you walk around, you're gonna notice that there's all sorts of things going on. Did we actually just make it back to the... Oh, we made it already in. I think you have to go left. I don't remember. Anyway, let's talk to Strauss here. It seems like everybody really likes these paintings. Hi.
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
If you have a persuasion of 5, I think there's some extra dialogue you can persuade him to talk about, but I don't really care. Yeah, I got it. I'm assuming you are...
Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome.
Thanks. What is this place?
Ah, yes. Forgive me. I forget that you are not embraced within the pyramid. We share the same blood, you and I. But there is much you have yet to learn.
Yes, he is a Tremere. You're of the Tremere clan?
Yes. This new life in which you find yourself undoubtedly seems strange. I'm sure you have many questions, young one. I will answer those which I am able.
What did you mean embraced within the pyramid? Now, if you're not a Tremere, you do not get to ask these questions, but I can because I am.
The pyramid is the social structure of our clan, with each level of advancement watched over by the next. There are apprentices here at the chantry who are my charges, and I have a lord who watches over me and other local regents, and so on. In most cases, Tremere are very selective about who they embrace and how it is done. There are traditions and laws that we adhere to, so the circumstances of your embrace were, let us say, unconventional. Therefore, you are outside the pyramid.
I see. Can I get inside the pyramid, be an apprentice?
Such things are possible, young one, but you would have to prove your worth to the clan before it would even be a consideration. Tremere guard their secrets well. Perhaps it is something we will speak of later.
I see. Tell me what a chantry is.
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
And you're a regent? What is that?
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan.
Alright, so I'm new around here. What's the word on the street?
Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in Kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
Okay. I appreciate the advice.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
Yeah, why? What's going on?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
Interesting.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
Maybe I could look into the epidemic for you.
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts.
I'll do it. We'll figure out what you owe me when I return.
Very well. Again, I recommend speaking with the anarchs. You can find most of them at the local watering hole, reveling in the vices of their former lives. I believe the place is called The Last Round.
Alright. So I'll check in with you later. So you can ask him some questions, but we'll do that later. I will see you guys next time when we probably talk a little bit more to him and also head to the last round. I'll see you then.
Name's Nines.
What happened to 1 through 8?
Same thing that happens to a lot of anarchs, Malk. But you already know that somehow, don't you?
I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
Bloody Mercury, Two Faces, Dinner Assassins, Wolf People.
Yes, I'm sure it was quite an experience.
You can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, cause there's more of me to love.
Are you a merchant of the ill-gotten, illegal, and inferior?
Oh man, you been feeding on the rock, girl? Nah, baby, I don't sell none of that no more. You got some crazy eyes on you. Believe me, I don't have to see the freeze-dried ice cream to know a space cadet when I see one.
But I have so many loot cakes to fatten you.
Hey, so you like to pipe. Didn't say I wouldn't sell you nothing. Chill. Peep this gear I got.
I feel like a stone in a center store.
I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
Blood magics and betrayal, and the true king upon his throne.
Ah, a child of Malkav, no less. Do dark visions cloud your sight, young one? Shattered reflections of your clan father's mind.
The glass is cracked, but strangely clear.
There is truth in your words, neonate, more than you yet realize. Your madness allows you to glimpse the truth of this existence, to see through the shadowy veil into the world beyond.
On your head an iron crown, and the jester dances before you.
Be cautious when speaking of these visions. Truth is rarely welcomed by those who cannot see it. There are many kindred who will be less, shall we say, accepting of it than I am.
Tell me your name, Wizard King. Reveal these mysteries, Wizard King.
I'm sorry, neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood. You would do best not to look into them any further.